Back in '96, Atlanta was booming with excitement around hosting the Centennial Olympic Games. And then, a deranged zealot, willing to kill for a cause, lit a fuse that would change my life and so many others forever, rippling out for generations. Listen to Flashpoint on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
In 2020, in a small California mountain town, 5 women disappeared. I found out what happened to all of them, except one, a woman known as Dia, whose estate is worth millions of dollars. I'm Lucy Sheriff. Over the past 4 years, I've spoken with Dia's family and friends, and I've discovered that everyone has a different version of events. Hear the story on Where's Dia? Listen on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Welcome to In Case You Missed It with Christina Williams, the podcast that's your go-to source for women's hoops. From buzzer beaters to breaking news, I bring you the highlights, analysis, and expert insights you need to stay ahead of the game. The people have spoken, and it's time to give the stories that matter most the spotlight. Listen to In Case You Missed It on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. And remember, in case you missed it, don't worry. I've got you covered.
Where's everyone going? They're exploring Newport, Oregon's historic bayfront. See it all from beautiful murals to canneries, fish markets, art galleries, and more when you discover Newport. From the North Jetty to South Beach, Newport, Oregon is where surfers, shoppers, and sandy beach lovers come to enjoy all the Newport, Oregon coast has to offer. You don't have to rush, but don't wait to discover Newport. Start your visit today at discovernewport.com. That's discovernewport.com.
Second date update.
If you think about it, dating these days is a lot like the game Uno. You put one down, you draw 2 more, skip, reverse to someone from your past.
That's a good point.
Draw another 4, skip again.
God, give me a wild card.
All you want to do is narrow it down to 1, but it never ends.
Okay,
you just can't get out.
What happens if you hit a reverse Uno? You have to leave the date?
Yep.
Yeah. In a way, everybody loses. But
yeah, you're right.
One of our listeners says she feels like she may have met her Uno.
Oh, that's cute.
That's Spanish for the one, Alexis. Just so you know.
Obviously, I know that.
But
I can't get past 5.
There was a wild card that was dealt to her early on in their meetup, so let's talk to her and find out about it. Carolyn, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Oh, my gosh. I'm so excited to hear about Uno.
Well, yeah, you said there is a wild card dealt to you. What did you mean by that?
Well, I feel bad because I completely went off yelling at this guy within like the first 10 minutes.
Oh, wait, what?
Whoa.
You were yelling at your date?
What the heck?
Yeah, but there's like a reason, and but I feel bad about it, and I shouldn't have popped off like that.
Oh my God. I cannot wait to hear this whole story.
Yeah, what happened?
Okay, well, we went to this restaurant, and I put in an order with, like, the waiter.
Okay, wait, hold on. Did you already meet him there? What's his name?
His name is Jeremy.
Okay.
And we'd had, like, a couple conversations, like text and whatever, but this was our first time meeting face-to-face.
Okay. So you're at the table or you're at a walk-up counter or something?
We're at the table. We had just sat down, and the server comes over, pretty quickly and asks for our order. And I kind of looked at the menu before we went, and I knew what I wanted.
I do that all the time, too. Guilty.
It is. That is so Jose's move.
So I put in my order, and, we didn't talk about it or anything. I just, gave the waiter my order, and then he steps in and he goes, actually, no, we're not going to do that.
Whoa.
Wait.
Wait, Jeremy, your date, stepped in and was like, actually, no, don't order that?
Exactly.
Wait, was he talking to you or is he talking to the waiter? Because it's even more condescending if he was just talking for you to the waiter. No.
Yes, he was talking to the waiter. That's why I was like, whoa.
Oh, so sounds like he had a game plan of he was going to impress you with his menu and you kind of went willy-nilly on it.
I would be upset too.
But what he should have done is go, if you really want this, let me just adjust.
How do you know? Why did he do that?
Well, I kind of went off on him, and I was like, well, why are you controlling what I'm ordering? I looked at the menu. I really want this. This is what I want. And then he just said, like, I've been here before, and, like, you don't want to get that. It's not very good, and I'm trying to save you from it. And, like, I swear, like, there's other better things on the menu.
Oh, my God. And the waiter's just standing there awkwardly.
That's a tough start to a date.
Well, yeah, like, it was so embarrassing because, like, I had never been to this restaurant. Like, I didn't know that wasn't, like, their star dish, you know?
Wow.
How did he react to you yelling at him? Was he apologetic or was he like...
should be.
Oh, did he yell back? Huge yell fight.
That's where I, like, kind of feel bad because he was, like, super nice about it. We got back to the date and, like, it went really great from there. But, like, I don't know. It was just really weird.
Did you end up getting that dish or did you get a different one like he said to do?
I actually ended up getting a different dish.
Okay. Well, it does bring up a good question, though, because I know how Jose feels about this, but I do want to ask the ladies, is it ever okay for a guy to order for you or cancel your order without talking to you first?
No.
Without talking? Oh, God.
No, she had every right to yell. I mean, how would you feel if a woman did that to you? Like, it's the same thing. Like, it's like anybody canceling your order. Like, it doesn't matter, male or woman.
Well, the last time I went off on my mom when we were at Red Robin, it just it kind of created a scene when she put in my cheeseburger order.
I don't want the California burger.
Yeah.
I want the onion burger.
I want the Whiskey River barbecue.
That's
You
such a
know
good
that
one.
about
That
me.
I
is-
love that
I mean,
one.
why do they sell anything else? That is by far the best burger.
Totally.
But
Fries.
yeah, it's different dynamic between that and a first date. Like that's your first interaction in the first
But,
10
like,
minutes.
I also, and I'm fully admitting to you guys, like, I popped off. Like, looking back, like, my tone was like a 100.
Yeah, but you said that he was apologetic. You know, it sounds like it didn't,
understood.
you know, you had the rest of the date to recover. Did you yell again ever?
No, it went great. And, like, we even talked about, like, seeing each other again and, like, how much fun we were having, which is why I'm like, well, I don't know. Is this why he's, like, not calling me back because I went too hard?
Well, I don't blame you, and I don't think he would either. I mean, the thing is that if you guys had just had, like, 30 seconds to discuss the menu together beforehand, all of it would have been avoided.
And during that convo, if a guy's ever going to pull the chivalry move, it's hard. You have to be open and say, hey, would you like to order? Would you like me to give you a suggestion? Is it okay? Like, you have to say, you don't just do it.
And plus, the waiter was right there, too.
Yeah, which is
witnessing and all of it. It's just
not-
like a bad
It's
scenario.
not like just you that looked bad. He looked bad, too.
Yeah, totally.
I have to say, like, it was my initial reaction because I've been in prior horrible, controlling relationships.
Look at you with that baggage. Don't we all got it?
He could think you're short-tempered. Like,
Right.
seriously.
But the good news is they did plan, at least they said they were going to meet up and go on another date. It's weird that he hasn't followed through on that, though.
You haven't left him any voicemails where you're yelling at him.
Why aren't you calling me?
Or all caps text messages, possibly.
Audio messages, anything.
No, I promise. It was like none of that.
Okay. Well, then let's come back, call Jeremy for you, and figure out what's going on and why he hasn't followed through on his promises. Maybe we'll be the ones to yell at him when we come back for your second date update right after this.
Second date update.
Normally, when we hear about a woman screaming at a man 5 minutes into their date, it's usually Brooke telling us how her weekend went with her husband.
Yeah. I don't see the issue.
What do you mean you're tired and your back hurts?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, come on.
But this one happened on a first date with our listener, Carolyn, because the waiter was at the table when Carolyn put in her order for a dish, and the guy immediately stepped in and said, actually, no, she's not going to have that.
God, that just rubs me the wrong way. I mean,
it's even me, a guy who loves to be chivalrous.
Yeah.
You don't do it like that.
So Carolyn had a combination bad day going plus gut reaction to him saying that and just went off on him. The thing is, there was a good reason for it because he had actually tried that dish before when he visited the restaurant and knew it was not good. So he was attempting to step in and save her from eating something she probably didn't want to eat.
I mean, it just looks so bad.
I want to hear the waiter's point of view from this whole story.
She was ordering a water.
Because that was the thing. The waiter was standing right there. I mean, honestly, it was bad reaction from both parties.
But the good news is they did get past it and ended up having a pretty good time together, even planned out their next meetup at a different restaurant.
Yeah, and she said he was apologetic and actually nice about it.
Yeah, the weird part, though, is that Jeremy's now being snaky snake and not coming through on his promise of another date.
Dude.
Slime ball Jeremy.
I mean, do you think you're going to go off on him when we get him on the phone if he says something not nice?
Yeah, if you don't feel like doing it, Brooke will yell at him for you.
She's really good at it.
I've heard you pop off, so yeah, you can handle it.
Maybe a tag team situation. Both of you girls can go off.
He's going to be crying by the end of this if he doesn't answer correctly.
Every guy likes a tag team, just not that type. So
it's not.
I don't know. You never tried it, Jeff.
Well, all right, maybe I'll try it
Brooke
after we
always
call.
offers, and you always say no.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel. I just want to call Jeremy, see what he has to say. Hopefully he picks up, but here we go.
Hello.
Hey, is this Jeremy?
Yeah, who's this?
What's up, Jeremy? My name is Jeff.
Hey.
He was talking to me.
Okay. I know.
Excuse me?
Do you know what was funny
It's
is I
not okay
heard
to
your
interrupt.
what's up like you were trying to be cool right there. Like, what's up?
I was cool.
What's up? What's up?
What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we almost made it 20 seconds into a phone conversation without someone berating me, but
We should edit that down so it's only 10 seconds.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Jeremy, you're on the radio
Thanks,
right
Jose.
now with a show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. This is the show.
Hey, Jeremy, what's up,
Hi.
man?
Oh, hello.
Hey.
What's going on?
We are doing a segment called a second date update, and I'm not sure if you know what that is, but we're attempting to help out one of our listeners get a hold of you after you went out on a date with her.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a girl named Carolyn.
Oh my God! You gotta be kidding me!
You
Okay.
like said the one name you was hoping you wouldn't, it sounds like.
Gotta be kidding me!
Okay.
That was too quick of a reaction.
Look.
Why did you react that way? I thought you
Yeah.
guys ended the date by saying you wanted to see her again.
Yeah, and
That is just what you say. You know, when you're on a first date that isn't going well.
Say
Well,
that.
we heard a lot. Jeremy, we do a lot of these calls where people ghost after a first date. That's pretty normal, but usually it doesn't happen after you make specific plans with that person
Right.
and pick out a restaurant, and that's why it's so interesting to us, like why you're not following through with that promise.
Gotcha. To be honest, in my mind, I was never ever going to follow through with the second date.
What?
Wait.
Dang, bro.
Wait, when did you decide that? When did you decide there was never going to be a second date?
Within like the first 4 or 5 minutes of the first date.
When
Okay.
she yelled at you.
She told us about some of the things that happened and that there was a big argument early on after she put in an order. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that exactly 100%.
But you know you messed
Okay.
up a little bit. We talked about it, right?
Well, is it just, are you turned off that she exploded and yelled at you because there was an argument? Because to us, it sounded more like it was a misunderstanding between the two of
No.
you.
There's no misunderstanding. So she tried to order $600 worth of caviar.
Wait, what?
Wait.
What did you just say?
What?
Yep, you heard me. Yep, she tried to order the most expensive. She flipped the menu to the most expensive section and then ordered the most expensive
Wait,
thing.
wait.
Okay.
Was it?
I
Wait, hold
get
on.
it.
Was it one of those restaurants where they don't list the price? You know what
Is
I
this
mean?
market
Like
Oh my
maybe
God.
she didn't know.
It's like market
Oh,
price.
no, she knew what she was doing.
Fine dining
Okay.
restaurant?
You know what?
Then, well, hold on. If you were already turned off in the first 5 minutes, why did you say that you wanted to go out with her again and plan a whole date?
Because if somebody orders $600 worth of caviar within 5 minutes of a first date, I don't know how they're gonna react to any situation in life. So I'm just like,
Hey.
Oh, you're trying to just...
I mean, to come to her defense, listen, like she ordered it, you said no. She got upset because she thought you were controlling her, not because, I mean, she didn't mention the price at all to
Yeah,
us.
she didn't say, oh, he's like a rich
But
guy.
it sounded like she actually felt bad and she didn't end up ordering it.
yeah. When I jumped in and told her that we can go to another restaurant and get even better caviar, that's the only time that she, then she started apologizing.
Oh.
Okay.
No way.
Oh, she got those caviar dreams.
Yeah, and before that, she was just calling me cheap, and then if I can't afford to go out with a woman, she should just pay for it by herself. I mean, just really nasty.
Oh, that's
Oh,
like
my God.
degrading, brother.
I mean, I don't know. If she could afford that, she could be your sugar mama. It sounds like.
Oh, that's one way to...
There's no way she could afford that. She was just saying that to make me feel bad.
Oh.
Well, hold
She
on.
did
you
change
don't
her
believe
order.
her.
Well, we don't know if she could afford it or not unless we actually ask her.
Is
Does
that
it really
too
matter?
forward? Or is
I
that...
don't know. Jeremy, I have to tell you, Carolyn is on the other line right now listening to this
Dude,
conversation.
no way. I
Yeah.
can't do
Yeah.
that.
Carolyn, are you there?
Oh, my
Yeah, I'm here.
What the hell, Carolyn? You didn't tell us you were trying to order $600 in caviar.
I know, Brooke
Oh my God, please. That is cheap. Like, come on.
Wait, cheap?
No one should order that ever.
Yeah.
I mean, I have gone on plenty of dates where that is protocol. Like, that is nothing for them. I mean, you must be going on like cheap dates with cheap people, and I mean, a hot dog is okay. Like, that's not how I am.
Wow, you got it right on the nose with Brooke. That's amazing.
You are stereotypical.
I'd argue if it wasn't true.
Carolyn, clearly there was things that were not
Yeah.
meshing between
Right.
you two.
And that was not about control at all. That was about his bank account.
I mean, I thought we had like a great conversation afterwards, and like at no point did you say anything to me about money or like it was too expensive. Like that was never brought up.
Yeah, to me, first date, I'm not cheap. It's a first date. We're trying to get to know each other, and you're basically putting down a $600 retainer for your first date. You know, but it's ridiculous.
It's like an invoice.
You didn't even ask me if I even like caviar. You just went ahead and ordered it. And you like, there's
What?
no
I mean, that's
discussion.
just how it is. Like, I didn't know I needed to ask permission. Okay, do you want the hot dog? I mean, who asked that? No.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different.
I mean, were you going to eat the whole thing at caviar by yourself?
Yeah, those are pretty
No,
big
of
tins.
course not. It was like a serving for two. So, I mean, that's perfect. That's like romantic.
It is
Okay.
cute because they give you the bread and like the little sour cream.
I think it's
and, like, the whole
interesting
kit.
that you're not seeing his side of this at all.
Not at all. Like, I just
Oh,
Not at all.
Carolyn, are you more upset about the money thing, or are you more upset about him making up a story about another date and not following through on that?
I mean, both. Let's be honest. Like, I mean, you lied about everything. Like, I thought we had this great conversation. You said you wanted to go on this second date. Like, where's all that information? You're not really talking about that. Like, so is that not a thing?
No, I've had more engaging conversations with my houseplants.
Oh.
Wow.
Dude, that's pretty
Okay.
good bird.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do not want to go on
Go
a
date
second
one of your houseplants then. I'm sure a snake plant is perfect for you.
Oh, snake.
Snake plant.
Snake.
Oh, crap.
She got him back.
Maybe I will.
Maybe I will. Oh, wow.
What I'm hearing here is a lot of passion.
Oh, is that what you're hearing?
And passion is the foundation of a strong relationship, right, Brooke?
I hear a lot of houseplants dying
Well,
right now, Jeff.
Well, maybe we can help pour a little fertilizer on it and bring it back to life, because we would love to offer to send you two on another date on us.
Don't say that when she
Yeah.
orders $600 caviar.
Bro, we can't afford this.
It's on Brooke.
Yeah.
Yeah,
$1,200 worth of caviar for
no.
everybody if you two will see each other again.
I would rather go on a date myself than with her.
Oh,
That's not really the burn that you think it is. Like, that's, you know.
yeah, me too. And
That's,
I'm depressed.
that's just what you do.
Yeah.
She's just out here trying to get free, expensive meals. I would no.
Oh, so she's a foodie call.
I like it,
Yeah.
Jeff.
I was a foodie call for her.
Yeah.
She's an escar no, all right?
Carolyn, that's not
Good one, Brooke.
being a foodie call isn't the worst thing to be.
I mean,
named.
it's whatever. He's lame. I don't even care anymore.
Okay. All right,
Okay.
Carolyn. Well,
I'm sure that you'll be able to find a guy that can actually afford your dates.
Huh.
It probably just lives in like Dubai or
Yeah.
Cans.
He owns 30 Falcons.
my guess is he's 65 years old.
Yeah.
But let us know if you find him, okay, Carolyn? Because we want to meet that dude.
You got it.
Okay.
I'll find him. Don't worry.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
There comes a time in every man's life when he has to decide, do I want to pay my rent or blow all that money on a $600 caviar dish to impress my date?
And apparently, according to her, there's only one right answer.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
In a shocking
Yeah.
move, though, Jeremy chose to keep a roof over his head like a total cheapo.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
didn't work out between the two
it
of them.
didn't.
That's too bad.
I do feel like, though, if you are on a date and you're ordering a shared appetizer and the dish costs more than $100, maybe discuss it
No.
before you put in the order.
Maybe.
I can't even believe that he took her to a. I don't even know if I've been to a restaurant with. I mean, maybe
It has to be a really nice
$600
steakhouse,
caviar, and that she was still complaining. Like,
I know.
Guaranteed her plate, her dinner
Yeah.
already cost so much money.
She probably settled for the filet mignon. Like, okay, fine, I'll do the $100 steak.
Yes, but of course with the crab on top.
Yeah, yeah, and the béarnaise.
Yeah.
Oh, Jose, you and I should go to a nice seafood restaurant after
Are you
this.
hungry now?
dude,
Yeah.
I
Who's
will-
paying out of you two?
Bro,
Yeah.
I'll pay, and
Yeah.
we don't even got to get beluga.
Yeah, you
Get
know
some
Jeff isn't paying.
Yeah.
I know,
Come
that's right.
on.
Get some good sturgeon caviar, though. It's pretty cheap.
I'm in. It's a
Yeah.
date.
Yay! I'm
Sorry,
gonna get
girls, you're not
laid.
invited.
We're good.
But if you go out on a date recently, whether it's a normal date or a bro date, we can
Yeah.
always help you get in touch with that person afterwards. Email the show. We'll call that person who's not calling you back.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. Am I doing the right thing with my finances? Am I saving enough? Can I buy a house? Am I paying too much in taxes? Will I be able to retire? Putting a financial plan together feels impossible. What if I told you there was another way? Take Facet's free financial wellness quiz to get your score and a snapshot of your current financial health. Visit Facet.com now and discover your financial wellness score today. That's FACET.com.
This ad is sponsored by Facet. Facet Wealth Incorporated is an SEC registered investment advisor. This is not an offer to buy or sell securities, nor is it investment, legal, or tax advice.
Back in '96, Atlanta was booming with excitement around hosting the Centennial Olympic Games. And then, a deranged zealot, willing to kill for a cause, lit a fuse that would change my life and so many others forever, rippling out for generations. Listen to Flashpoint on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
We're celebrating 39 years in the game at Swinomish Casino and Lodge, so come join the fun. Start by entering to win your share of $84,000 in cash giveaways. Starting June 30th, reward members receive one free entry daily. Entries are unlimited, so keep celebrating and keep playing. Then every Saturday in July, one lucky winner will win a minimum of $10,000. Go to SwinomishCasino.com for more details and enter to win your share today.
Experience the enchantment of Disney and Cameron Mackintosh's Mary Poppins live at the Fifth Avenue Theatre this holiday season, featuring supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, Step in Time, and a spoonful of sugar. Mary Poppins is a jolly good time filled with music, laughter, magic, and a flying nanny at every performance. Tickets are available now, including accessible dates and group sales at fifthavenue.org.